Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just an adorable couple in love that loves reactions to Attack on Titan.
Yeah, we do.
Season 3, episodes 11 and 12 today. So if you want early ad-free access and our full and cut reactions, go ahead and check out Patreon. Links in the description of the video. You'll get a month ahead that way, and you'll see every moment. So let's get started.
Let's do it.
Okay. This is a lot of hopeful.
Yeah.
Focusing on the three of them.
Which is
Their friendship.
funny because, like, the season's getting darker now as we're not just fighting Titans, but we're fighting other people and stuff.
So it's a little Levi.
I'm so curious what Levi's going to do with that syringe.
Mm-hmm. He's
Now,
focused.
Tanjiro's, like, inner life.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
his
God,
soul.
Look at how young they were when we first met them.
Mm-hmm. The whole story, yeah. The key.
I know the key's important. I didn't realize that shoe was so important.
Nice palace.
Don't you run from me! Yeah, she's not exactly regal.
Well, it's only been 2 months since she was crowned, but it seems like she'd rather run an orphanage than a kingdom.
She needs to learn.
They call her the cattle farming goddess.
Ha!
If this keeps up, no one's gonna remember the chump who plugged up the wall in Trost.
This is part of why Historia agreed to become queen in the first place. She went from the underground to the edge of the walls and saved all the orphans and needy she could find. She even got the captain into it, since he grew up underground.
Good job.
She has to prove them wrong.
Blacking off again, huh? It's getting dark, you know.
I was about to say, there's the bossiness. Bossiness of a queen.
I hear it's going well.
It is, but we need to hurry.
And what would you do if you found Reina and Bertolt and had to face them again?
Do what I have to.
Guess I'd have to kill them. No choice.
It's always a choice.
I don't want to end up with any regrets. Even the kids from the underground have been smiling lately. I refuse to think this was the wrong choice.
You're doing good things here, which is funny considering how you said that humanity should get wiped out.
Oh, come on, I got carried away!
She said maybe humanity's part out.
I don't fault her for that. I think that.
You need to rest between experiments.
Sorry, Mikasa.
Hey, stop treating me like a feeble old man, will ya?
She's saying you just need to conserve your strength for what really matters.
Thanks to Aaron's hardening ability, a powerful new anti-Titan weapon.
Okay.
That's it. Jam your big head in here.
Oh, a guillotine?
Oh.
Nice.
12 meter we crossed! We'll hack down those bastards all day and night! Say hello to the executioner from hell!
Oh, shit.
Looks like he must have
Push himself too much.
He's been doing hardening experiments for days.
We can't slow down just because we're tired, right?
Well, you can't die. You don't want to kill yourself, dude.
We can win! With weapons like that, killing Titans will be easy as breathing.
As long as you don't learn to avoid it.
Didn't Hitch try to convince you to stay an MP?
How come?
Because she's a thirsty girl, and she thinks you're a tall glass of water.
Can't say I follow. She told me I should stop acting cool and just coast along in life. So I told her I was wrong about her.
Asshole.
Are you that dumb, Marlo?
No brain under that bowl cut.
The only people as excited as you are these new recruits with no real battle experience.
Give me a break. You think you're some kind of hardened veteran now?
Yeah.
Yeah. He just knows where he was, how long he's came, how far he's come.
We're taking Walmaria back. We're finally winning.
You think so?
You guys do seem a little different now. There's something about your faces. What exactly happened?
Yeah, they've seen some shit,
Wanna
dude.
know?
No. I'll
Exactly, you don't
ask
want to know.
some other time.
See you later.
Huh? Now?
Tomorrow's supposed to be a prep day, so I'm planning to head to my village in the morning.
Think we could turn Connie's mom back to normal someday?
Oof.
I mean, it's not impossible, is it?
If our knowledge about Titans continues to improve, then yeah.
Anything's possible?
So much has happened that I haven't had time to question it. But who do you guys think that it is we're fighting against? The thing is, I've always hated the Titans. But what if they're just people being tormented by some nightmare?
Aaron! You still have bread and soup left. You shouldn't be talking until you've finished your meal.
Mikasa just mommed you.
Enough with the sad mumbling already.
Thank you.
You know what you should be focusing on? That guy you saw. You said you saw a scout that must have known your dad, right?
I think he might have been with my dad when the wall fell. If he's alive, he'll know something. I can't shake the feeling that I've met him somewhere.
It might help to smack yourself in the head.
Yeah, you should try that out.
Hey, wait. That's who I saw with my dad. It's Commandant Shottis.
What?
Shottis was the 12th commander of the Scout Regiment and Commander Ervin's predecessor.
Ooh. Okay.
Commandant Shottis.
Creepy music. Executioner from hell. Ha!
What's the matter, Browse? Not gonna sit?
I'm quite fine standing here, sir!
Back in the day, I'd call you in here a lot.
Stealing potatoes. Can't believe all this shit has happened only in a few months.
Why do you suppose we came to speak with you instead?
Something to do with his intense face.
Aaron, you look like your mother in almost every way. The daggers I see within your eyes. Those are your father's.
Tell me about him.
I'll tell you a story that's of no value whatsoever to humanity. The story of my past. 20 years ago, near Walmaria, I found him standing outside of the gate to Shiganshina. Hey, what are you doing? Did you climb down the wall somehow?
Why would any of you venture outside the wall? Don't tell me you're trying to fight those things.
He said he couldn't remember why he was outside the walls. All of his memories have been lost. Everything aside from his name, Grisha Yeager.
Who knew it was a crime to go into Titan territory without permission?
Something tells me there's also a law that jails idiots who drink on duty. Eh, Hannes?
Anyway, it's not like he actually hurt anybody. So let's just keep it to ourselves, yeah?
Do you have any idea where you'll go from here? Maybe I can help.
I was a doctor. I should be able to help there. Do you think you could teach me about this world, and about the scouts, too? About everything inside the walls?
He truly appeared to know nothing at all. Not about this world, not about anything.
Okay, so it's just an outsider that came from...
Although there's inequality, life in the walls is largely peaceful.
So he was always a spy? Unless he generally lost his memory.
We're trapped inside these walls. In their whole lives, they'll never question.
Even without the wall, sometimes people do that.
The scouts are wiser and braver than anyone else living within the walls.
That's what you think?
What's this, Keith? You better not be recruiting for the Scouts again.
I'm not really suited for that kind of work. It takes someone special to become a scout. You have to be a chosen one.
That's one way to put it.
That was the first time anyone had told me that. If only I was commander. I could show results. I'd accomplish so much that even they'd understand. And then everyone would have to acknowledge me.
No, everyone, but he just means someone in particular.
Carla caught the plague that's going around. They say there's no cure, but...
Put her in the rear bed.
My mom and dad, they've gotten sick too.
Not to worry. I'll help everyone.
My wife is well again!
Dr. Yeager, thank you so much.
You're hereby appointed commander of the Scout Regiment. Congratulations, Dr. Yeager!
I thought she looked like
Yeah.
Aaron.
The moron keeps leading his men straight into death, yet he's the only one who always lives.
That's not quite true. I hear no one on Ervin's squad has died yet.
Then maybe he should be commander.
The chosen one.
Keith?
There he is.
Who's the kid?
Aaron, our baby boy. My husband worries about you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Are you planning to keep this up until you get yourself killed? I think it's time.
Do you want to know why most people live and die without accomplishing a single damn thing? They'll complacently waste their entire lives, unashamed of the fact that all they'll ever add to the world is shit! Such people are little more than cattle.
Damn.
So a girl who flirts with every man in sight, one who's good for absolutely nothing aside from keeping people's drinks full,
Ouch.
could never.
Dude, you have some issues to work out.
Normal people can't accomplish a thing. Hey, Ervin, I want you to take my command. Special people do exist. All this means is that I was never one of them.
Walmaria has fallen! Shiganshina district was demolished! They're gonna come for Trost next!
Oh yeah, that's why. It's because of what you said.
Wake up, Aaron. Why wasn't your mother with you?
Mom was trapped, and a Titan came. He ate her.
Aaron, you'll avenge her. You must. I know that you can.
Hold on. Where are you going?
Please don't follow us.
Grisha, why not avenge Carla yourself? I know you could do it. What if that boy is the same as me? What if he isn't a chosen one either? Is Aaron next? Will you curse him too now?
Eren is my son. Please don't get involved.
This
is a family affair.
That light.
He's glad. Oh.
I carried your unconscious body back to the shelter and left. And that is everything I know.
That's how what, episode 2 starts, or the end of episode 1?
Explains why with his flashbacks, though, like his memory was so spotty.
Yep.
At least now I know the real reason you chose to resign. Not to atone for all the soldiers you got killed, but because you realized that you're not a special snowflake, just a delusional, self-centered child.
Lay off him.
We pledge to give our lives and our hearts for the good of mankind!
Please let it go, Commander. Just like him, I was never special. I was just the son of a man who was.
Great, so we got Eren even more bummed out.
Why should anyone have to be special? That just isn't the way I like to look at things. And when it comes to my child, I don't care if he grows up to be great. My son doesn't have to be better than anyone.
Great, Mom. Great outlook, too.
Just look at him. He's so cute. I think Eren's special enough already, for no other reason than that he was born into this world.
And you, just like your father wanted, chose to set your life ablaze and let it burn to ashes outside the walls.
So he messed with his gear. Huh.
But in the end, it all came to nothing. I couldn't change a thing. I'm merely a bystander.
So do you think, so Eren's dad was sent in there, right? As to like be a spy and find out as much as he can about the scouts and everything, because he wants to know all this information under the guise of he had like amnesia or whatever and doesn't know why he's wandering out there. But there was like, so yeah. So like he was all, so then did he know? He had to have known that Reiner and Bert were gonna attack his house and everything.
Not necessarily. I mean, if he was sent in to gather information, depending on what their means of communication is,
yeah,
they might not be in contact until he goes back with the information he's gathered. Except then he like found a purpose there and like fell in love, and who knows if he was still actually gathering information and continuing his spying at this point, or if he just genuinely was like, I'm gonna live here now. Like, this is my purpose.
Yeah, it could be that too. And then maybe do you think that they came to attack the city looking for him, and that was the goal?
Now that could be because he knows too much.
Yeah, like wondering why he hasn't reported back and stayed in there now. He's got a family, and okay, that could be it.
And the other thing that kind of struck me when he was talking to the scout, and he said, "You're not out here killing those things, are you?" But it didn't seem as if like those things, like those Titans, those different from us. Like the way he said it seemed almost horrified. Like,
yeah,
like you aren't hunting these people, these things that I like.
Yeah,
you know, that just struck me the way that it was said, because it was not it was not in the way that you would expect, and not in a like, oh, the actor just made a different choice type of thing. Like, no, I feel like there was an undercurrent for it, but it was unexpected. So I was like, wait, it sounds more like he means like horrified that the scouts are doing this versus, you know.
Yeah, I caught that too. That like the way he said it was like he was horrified that they were actually going out and killing the Titans. And then the other part was I was gonna say, like Eren, once again, like I loved Jean calling him out for being like mopey and everything. It's like, dude, come on, we've had enough of this. I was like, yes, dude, you're saying exactly how I feel. And then the mom, I mean, saying, you know, why does he have to be special? And yeah, I love that sentiment, because we are so like told so much, they're like, you know, that we are special, we are like the special little snowflakes, and you know, we're the hero of our own story, right? We're gonna achieve greatness, and if you like anything less, you're a failure. And but just, I know she being born in this world is different than, like, you know, lower human population and all the Titans and everything like that than being born in the world that we are now. But still, I like that sentiment that like just being born is special enough. And yeah, and so I don't know. I loved her response to that.
I think often, and I'm not sure if it's really like a Western culture thing or if it's just like people around the world in general might grapple with this, but sort of the idea that like you have to earn your value here on the planet.
Yeah. Versus
like, I have a right to be here because I was born. Like, and so like, that's, you know, I love her outlook in terms of like, that's special enough. Like, yeah, if you were born here, you're alive now. You have every right to be here and take up space on the planet.
Yeah, exactly. And live the life that you want and that is true to you. And, you know, you don't have to go out there and try to change the world and try to, you know, be special. So I dug that message and liked the whole, like, getting some more backstory and uncovering some more stuff as far as like, okay, he was the one that messed with the buckle and why he did it. And and just his rant against Aaron's mom. I mean, it came from a place of pain, obviously, but to lash out at her, and she's like, yeah, you know, you're just like, basically, you're just a waitress. Like, what right do you have to judge me? I'm amazing. And
it was so heartbreaking too, because you could hear like she, you know, from whatever relationship they had, which I mean, I think it was implied that he wanted it to be romantic, but that it felt like it never got there. But obviously, like, there was some kind of relationship that they had. She's asking him this question out of genuine concern for him and his well-being. Like, it's coming from a place of love. And he responds so cruelly from a place of pain.
Yeah.
But to, like, a testament to her character, I love how she doesn't, like, kind of absorb that and take it personally and like, get triggered and reactive to it. But she just goes, I don't think you have to be special. Like, she comes back and just answers his question and responds to the topic, but not with any bitterness or animosity, despite the fact that he says some pretty fucked up things to her.
Yeah, it takes a real sense of the situation, like just to know that what he was saying had nothing to do with her and everything to do with him and his pain. Like, she just sort of knew that, and it's like, okay, well, even if you mean it, like, you know, I know it's not true. So I think there's a part of that too. And then, but I think also she's always like realized that he was in pain, like, you know, needed to know the whole thing of like, it's okay not to be special. So yeah, it was just a really good scene.
Yeah. I think also, I mean, that's kind of a like human superpower, right? Like if you can do essentially what Aaron's mom did, be in a situation like that and have sort of this self-awareness and the knowledge of your own, you know, value and confidence, to hear that and then just come back with, you know, continued conversation and not taking it personally, like not being reactive to it. It's a really easy thing to say to do, but it's really hard in the moment, especially if somebody's saying terrible stuff to you. But the recognition that the way most people behave has way more to do with them than it ever does with you. I say that if you are a jerk to someone, this is not a get out of jail free card for being a jerk. Like, oh, it's nothing to do with me, it's all them. You know, like, that's why it comes with some self-awareness, right? And you have to take responsibility for your own actions. But if somebody's coming at you and they're way out of line, like, recognizing that that's more to do with them than it ever was to you can be that superpower to, like, stop all that emotional turmoil and upset and reactivity that naturally would arise.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to go on to the next episode.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Nice
This
image.
means we finally have a real shot at plugging the hole in Walmaria.
Let's just make these weapons quickly, and then go to Shiganshina.
Seems if I just stick myself, I'll turn into a big strong.
Oh, it's coming back. Nice.
Were you able to establish what's in the container?
We have a vague idea. I'm afraid we can't dig much deeper. It seems to originate from some sort of human body fluid. Vaporizes when exposed to air, making further analysis virtually impossible to... I can't imagine how the Rice family could have managed to do it.
We should put it to use for our current objective. But to whom do we entrust it?
Yeah.
To you, Evan?
No, this syringe. It belongs in the hands of one of our elite, someone with the best odds of survival. Levi, will you accept it?
If it's an order, just say so.
Yeah.
When we need to use this, there may not be time to plan. We'll be relying on you to make a decision swiftly and with little deliberation. Judging when to use it and on whom will be your responsibility. Will you accept it?
It's not an order.
If this dream of yours comes true, what will you do then?
I don't know, and I won't. Not until it happens.
All right. I'll do it.
Of course he will. Levi's awesome.
One thing I realized we didn't talk about in the talkback last time was also just the medical ability of Jaeger's dad. Like,
oh
that
yeah,
plague,
the fact
and then
that he
suddenly
was
everybody was better under his care.
And they just talk about it here, how advanced they are. So
yeah, that was just something where I was like, I don't think he necessarily studied to be a doctor. Like, I think they just maybe have just the right stuff. That it's like, it's not tough per se to help people.
I tried to look at his glasses this time. Try to see. You the Beast Titan? Couldn't get a good look. So do you think that do you think the world is outside the wall?
I mean, it might not be that much more advanced from like the Aaron's dad perspective, because like he might have brought the plague into the city since he was the outsider. And so he might have known how to deal with it from that.
Yeah.
But this, like the fluid
Like
being exposed
fluid,
to
yeah.
air, it makes it evaporate. Feels like it has to be a lot more modern. I mean, just definitely at least more scientifically advanced.
Seems that Grisha Jaeger is a human who came from outside the walls.
It appears he also had the power of the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
But where those three sought to undermine it, he was supportive of humanity within the walls.
If he was really that supportive of the Scouts and what we do, maybe he could have thrown a bit more information our way.
From the moment he entered the walls, he was searching for the royal family. That same man later wanted to show his young son, eager to join the Scouts, something important.
Mm-hmm.
Staring death in the face,
It's a
he said
basement.
the truth of it all was there, in the cellar. What's down there?
Exactly.
What was he hiding?
Things which mustn't be said. Things which can't be spoken. Things he couldn't say even if he wanted to. That which the first Rice King wiped from our consciousness. At least that's my hope. But speculating more won't accomplish anything. The final preparations are now complete. The operation to retake Wall Maria begins in 2 days. Want to know what's in that cellar? Let's go see for ourselves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're scouts. That's what we do.
I think our troops deserve some meat on a day like this. What about Commandant Shadis keeping important secrets from us?
You must be so disappointed. You used to adore him.
Shut up!
What is it, Levi?
He has another responsibility.
This may sound impatient, but what do you think you'll do after retaking Wall Maria?
Eliminating threats. Outside the walls, there seems to be someone hoping the Titans will lead us all, down to the last person. Well, if we have any luck, we'll find that answer in the cellar.
You realize I'm asking this now because you might not live that long. You're not exactly as spry as you used to be.
Facing facts.
In your shape, you'll only be dead weight. Well, tell the others I argued till you gave in, which I will, so why not make this easier on both of us?
No, wrong glasses.
No. Do what you need to. Use me as bait. If I'm gone, then Hanji. If Hanji's gone, the next. It's true this operation will be extremely dangerous, but it will also be the most important one in human history. This is my plan, Levi. Without me leading you, you're less likely to succeed.
That's true. Without you, the operation might fail. But if you bite the dust out there, we're really screwed. As far as I'm concerned, that's the last thing the Titans would want, and the best weapon that humanity's got.
The respect he has for Ervin.
Our best option is for me to gamble it all on the plan that I came up with.
Okay, that's...
Loves gambling.
Any more of those noble-ass excuses, and I'm gonna break both your damn legs. Be way too busted up to even think about joining us on the operation. And it'll be a bitch to get to the toilet.
The wounded soldier should stay off the battlefield. However, that may be the day we learn the truth about our world, and I'll be damned if I'm going to miss it.
Is that important?
Yes.
More than humanity's victory?
Yes.
Well, okay then.
I see.
Just
Fine,
as stubborn.
Erwin. In that case, I'll trust your judgment.
Such a great scene.
Yeah, it was.
This may be a special night, but we don't need the public knowing our plans. So behave like the disciplined soldiers you are.
Actual meat.
It's meat.
Am I dreaming?
Here's to the retaking of Wall
Nice.
Maria. A toast! A piece that counts as 2! You're crazy! Well, I'm worth 2 of you on the battlefield, so I think I should get...
Jeez.
Like hell! What the hell do you think you're doing, Potato Girl? No way are we gonna let you pull this shit! Drop the meat, Sasha! Come on! I really don't want to have to kill you! You're eating me!
Yep, she must have meat.
Right, that's so sad.
Would you just knock her out already?
Pushed her. She didn't flinch. Punch in the boob. They had to tie her off.
It's crazy to think that she once offered to share meat with everybody.
Hmm.
Yeah, 4 months ago, when we were servicing the cannons.
Just look at it this way. Pretty soon, we'll take back all the room we need for livestock.
He's gone! In the moment, I felt sorry for you. It's hard to believe that it's only been 4 months.
Yeah.
That's all it took for us to make Levi Squad. How's that for climbing the ranks?
Yeah, because Levi Squad got wiped out.
Isn't the Vanguard the best place to learn how the enemy moves?
That's supposed to die.
Isn't that what makes us effective? Being willing to put ourselves in harm's way?
If we throw recruits into battle like cannon fodder, then they'll all be too dead to learn. The ones who really suck are the suicidal maniacs who think the only way to fight is to charge in blind, right?
You talking about me?
Are you talking about somebody in particular?
Yeah, looking right at him.
Yeah, I'm looking right at him.
You see, the funny thing is that I recently discovered that I'm actually a pretty normal person.
I'm not special at all.
You think you're so cool, don't you piece of shit?
Try not to kill each other.
Jerk, you're gonna rip my shirt!
Ow.
Knock the wind out of him.
Oh.
If you didn't have Titan powers, you'd be dead 10 times over. Although I guess Mikasa would have swooped in every time to save your worthless
Ooh. That's a sore spot with him.
ass. Fine, then, I'll kill you! Okay.
Get your best shot! Shot, boy! Would you forget that, Never!
Should we let them keep going?
I think it's fine.
Yeah, it's good for them.
Why isn't anybody stopping us? How long's this gonna go on? I think I'm gonna barf up that meat.
Hey,
Yeah.
Oh.
go to bed. And clean that up.
Yes, sir!
Who did we give Sasha any meat?
That's just cruel.
You guys watch out for me more.
Considering how quickly you heal, I wasn't especially worried about it.
I was more worried he would turn.
Plus, it's good to see you feisty again.
Exactly.
I'm glad we met with the Commandant. I don't know about being feisty, but I'll do what I have to. Spent so much time pitying myself, wondering why I couldn't be strong like Mikasa and Levi. But even though you guys are strong, you can't do all that much alone. None of us can. That's why we have
There
to
you go.
find our own roles. When we join together, that's when we become truly powerful.
Yeah,
He knows how you feel.
I think you're right.
Once we've retaken Walmaria and defeated every last one of our enemies, can we go back how things used to be?
Nope, there's no going back.
Some things will be the same. Some things have changed forever.
Exactly.
And we'll make them pay for that.
It's not necessarily a bad thing. Things have changed.
The sea. Remember? A body of water so big that merchants could spend their whole lives and still not get all the salt out. There's so much beyond the walls. Not just titans. Water that glows like fire. Fields of ice. Giant rocks that take days to climb. I joined the Scouts so I could see all those things someday.
Yeah, you sure did.
Let's start by finding the sea. I could tell you still don't think it's real, Aaron. It does exist.
I guess we'll have to check it out then.
You have to promise.
Oh, great.
Pinky swear.
It's gotta be way bigger than inside the wall.
What are you doing drinking in a dark corner by yourself?
Well, I mean, he does have a huge responsibility on his back right now.
Yeah. Good luck.
Good luck!
Regal?
The future of mankind is up to you!
No pressure.
Good luck out there! Thanks for saving our city! But get us back our land too!
Someone's got a big mouth.
Yeah, well, that celebration did get a little rowdy.
Yep.
Actually, we ordered all of that meat from the Reeves Company, so...
Flagel.
Yeah! You can count on us!
I wonder how long it's been since the Scouts got a send-off like this.
This is a first.
Yeah! Way to embrace it, Arvin.
The operation to retake Walmaria begins now!
Hell yeah. Great way to end an episode. This majestic horse.
I don't know. That was gonna be my first question to you. Is what do you think that was with Reiner and Bert?
Bert and Ernie?
Yeah, at the end there.
I don't know. They had their orders from the Beast Titan, who like defeating Rhina. So yeah, I'm not sure. But good episode as far as like teeing up what's to come. I loved Erwin standing on the wall and just shouting out. It's like first time, and he embraced it.
Yeah, absolutely. So with like Bert and Ernie there at the end. I have no idea what that was. The only thing that came to mind was them like wistfully thinking of this home that they're trying so hard to get back to, as like the sun is setting and they're clearly like they're outsiders. They're not with everybody, like celebrating and getting ready to go into battle.
Yeah. Oh, missing some of that. Like
yeah.
What they have, that camaraderie, and like yeah.
Yeah, I mean right now they're really torn between two worlds. There's a human world that they used to be able to inhabit with open embrace by their peers, and that's gone away. But they can't get back to the Titan world yet. Like there's that whole thing about like maybe we can finally get home if we can just do that. So like it doesn't seem like they've achieved that objective, whatever that entails. So yeah, they're kind of like in limbo in no man's land. The other thing that I just have to shout out is that freaking amazing scene between Levi and Irvin. I just so much respect for Levi that he has the intelligence and the confidence to just speak hard truths, even to his commander. Like he does not suffer fools, but he also doesn't play bullshit. It's why Irvin is in the leadership position rather than Levi, I think, is because like, and I think Levi even said it in one episode, like Levi doesn't do politics. Yeah. He doesn't do diplomacy. That's just doesn't have time for it. Doesn't want to deal with that. Irvin can. Irvin's got the tact and the diplomacy to do that, and he's willing to play the game that has to be played. But this was just such a great scene of Levi really looking out, yes, for Irvin, but the bigger picture. Like, dude, your mind is important. Like, you can't go all kamikaze and be all noble this time. Like, there are bigger things at play, and we need you alive.
Yeah, it's like, yes, you were like, I mean, you know, and he was a great warrior, too, great scout in there. But now, you know, without an arm, that's it's gonna be more of a liability. But yeah, and so Levi's like, you know, I can't do what you do, so let me do what I do, which is like, you know, go out there and fight and kill Titans and, you know, keep myself alive and as many people like, you know, as I can in the scouts. But yeah, for him to recognize that, you know, Irvin is just too important for his strategy and his willingness to take the big risk and the gamble. A little bit of an addict to the gamble though.
Yeah. And then it was just like all the sort of celebrating.
Yeah, there are gonna be some rough episodes coming ahead. I think this is just like, all right, everything's super happy. Yeah, it was a rough 4 months. It's gonna get rougher.
Yeah, it was great to see Eren kind of back to his fighting form. And I love how Jean kind of coaxed it out of him. It really felt like, I don't know, back to season 1 or season 2, you know, the good old days, back before we knew what the world was really like in all its horrors. And I love the humor incorporated with Sasha. Like, Sasha just goes so crazy for food, you know, and the special treat of meat, which is very rare. Just, you know, it was so much fun to see them, how they reacted to that. Also didn't think that it was going to wind up being like fighting over it, you know, but I love that comment, like, whose bright idea was it to give out meat the night before the fight? So it was fun. It was fun antics to watch.
And I really love the scene on the steps with Mikasa, Eren, and Armin. You know, the one we talked about, like Mikasa wanted things to go back to the way they were. It's like, you think, you know, once things change, we can go back to the way they were. It's like, yeah, no, I mean, too much has happened, seen too much, done too much, that there's no like going back, you know, ignorance is bliss, right? And so, but also that knowledge that, okay, yeah, just because things can't go back to the way they were doesn't mean that like they can't, you know, isn't a bad thing, right? So you're just gonna have like a new normal. And like I think that's kind of the more thing. It's like, okay, I think it might be able to go back to like being a little bit more normal than like they are right now in the chaos, but it will still be you're different, so it'll be different. And also the whole Eren talking about how he was jealous and looked up to, like, thought he was weak compared to, you know, Mikasa and Levi, and he wanted to be like them. And Armin being there, just being like, you know, having that same feeling, and like earlier with Eren and Mikasa, he's like, I don't want to be weak, I want to be like strong, like, you know, like they are. And, you know, just sort of that there's always someone had so I remember someone had a guitar in the room, and like I used to play the guitar as well. And when they were like done playing it, like I started, I was like, oh yeah, let me play a little bit. He's like, okay. He's like, yeah. He's like, that's the thing with the guitar, right? Like no matter what room you're in, there's always somebody else that's like gonna be like better at you, like at the guitar. And that's kind of the same thing here. It's like, you know, there's always gonna be someone kind of like better than you, like that you look up to. And even the people that you look up to have people that they look up to and people that they wish that they were like, and maybe it's not in the same way or in the same field or something like that. But yeah, it's just, I like that they did that. That it's just like, yeah, it doesn't matter how weak you think you are or how strong you think you are or how strong you think everyone else is. Like, people have insecurities and, you know, wish that they were better at something, you know, maybe it's the same thing that you wish you were better at. And, you know, just to kind of be okay with where you're at. And again, kind of the whole special thing, like, you don't have to be the best. You don't have to be like super special at what you do. You know, follow your own strengths, which is what Armin does. And then Eren sort of I don't want him to like lose his fight, but yes, the whole like, I am destined for greatness and glory. And like, therefore, like, I feel like having that feeling of invincibility with that.
Yeah.
I think it's probably better that he, you know, is able to tone that down a little bit, because then he'll be a little bit less reckless.
Yeah, a little smarter,
Yeah.
hopefully. Oh, and you said something and it prompted a thought, and now I just lost it.
No matter how strong you are, others people are stronger.
Yeah, and I think, you know, you bring up a really good point in terms of like, there will always be somebody who is, insert whatever adjective, like more beautiful, more talented, more whatever. And that's one of the things with like, you know, one of the reasons why social media can be so toxic is the comparison, right? Like we see something that we wish we had and we're constantly comparing ourselves to others, versus like, just look at yourself yesterday and do a little bit better today.
Yeah.
Like, that can propel you forward so much further than looking at somebody else's success or achievements and being like, I assume their life is perfect and I want that life.
Yeah. Yeah. Kick your best self's ass, or your past self's ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was hopefully your best for yesterday, but now you're going to do it again.
Yeah. Yeah. Make your past self jealous of the current you.
There it is.
Is what you should be doing. And yeah, and like, you know, I mean, we talked about the whole social media thing. It's just that, you know, you just never know what's going on in someone's life. Then we just put like the best foot forward and everything. Yeah. And, you know, people rarely put their lowlights out there on social media. Yeah. So like, this was like, these last couple episodes were nice, chill, calmer, episodes that are a little bit more like thought-provoking and like nice, like little small moments between characters, and like the really nice scenes, like you said, between Erwin and Levi, and then like the one on the steps. So I like that. You know, that's really what I love about this show, is that they're able to do both, right? They can do like the big huge action like scenes, they can do the crazy like blow your fucking mind scenes that are just like, what the hell is going on, like that was a huge reveal and everything. But then there's they don't discount the smaller moments with this show. And yeah, so that's what I really love about it.
Yeah, and just kind of going back to something you said too about like how you can't go back, right? For Mikasa and Armin and Eren, like you can't go back to the ignorance is bliss thing when you know too much and have seen too much. And they've all gone through some seriously traumatizing stuff at this point. But I think as a society, we tend to focus on like PTSD, right? Post-traumatic stress disorder. We focus on the really harmful aspects of that because there are plenty of it. That's not undermining that.
Yeah.
But I recently heard of a whole new concept, which I think is probably relevant to what I hope will be the happy ending for Mikasa and Eren and Armin, which is PTG, which is post-traumatic growth. And like sometimes there is a growth that only happens after facing some extreme trauma or adversity, or, you know, and they certainly have, but I also think that they have grown exponentially because of that, and will continue to do so. So I think, you know, yeah, they look at the past as being this really happy and innocent time, and it was. That doesn't mean that they can't achieve an even richer and deeper and more satisfying happiness on the other side of all this, you know, because they'll know how fragile it is, how much to appreciate it, and like take full advantage of those moments.
Yeah. I like that, PTG. Okay, so actually just remember that we were not supposed to skip the end credit for 49, so we're going to rewatch that. Or not rewatch it, but, you know, we're going to watch it. That was cool. You were looking at a reflection.
Couldn't tell who was standing by the water. She was going down.
Yeah, I like that. Different transitions of everyone doing the salute.
What
What?
What the hell is happening right now?
You two, do you have even the faintest damn clue what you're doing?
Oh shit! I didn't see Armin there. Well, that was cool. Like them, like the flashes that they had of everything. When I saw Eren in his Titan form, you saw like the syringe, the key, the like. I mean, I'd have to go back through it and like look for it frame by frame to see everything that was in there.
A shot of the Beast Titan, I think.
There was also like the bee from like remember season 2, like the intro. There was like all those like bee things. Like there was like, you remember the bees? Like
I don't.
Okay, they had like different animals. Like there was like bee, and then there was like the dinosaur, and there was an elephant. And
yeah. Okay, now I remember.
Okay, yeah. So I think I saw something like I thought I saw that in there as well. And then I mean, so we said that shit's gonna go sideways, and the happy moments aren't gonna last very much longer. And man, did that ending let us know that something bad really happened. I'm afraid Erwin died, or Armin, or somebody like. They both looked very shook for Levi to go after Eren like that, and then Mikasa. We talked earlier, about how it's not about like the anger and everything like that. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with them. And so I feel like Mikasa fucked up too, and that hates herself for it. And of course, you do anything to Eren, and she freaks out. But
yeah, I mean, yes to everything you said. I think the other thing that struck me was, they have like sort of like this sweet, I don't know, almost sounds like a children's choir.
Yeah.
With this song, and like you see Historia running through the fields, and it's all kind of like peaceful and lovely. And then it's disrupted, and it rewinds, and like, well, it looks like it's blood, like it goes to red, blood, and then it rewinds and it goes back, and then it's disrupted again. And all I could think is like, it's sort of like it just because of this some of the stuff that they talked about with like the government here and the royal family and whatnot, made me think of like a propaganda tape when like, I don't know, like some sort of V for Vendetta takes over the airwaves, and like no, here's the truth of the thing, and like so that's just what it made me think of, was like, hey, here's this nice story that we want you to believe and that we're telling you. Interruption, lots of images of sort of like maybe the truth or the reality that's lurking beneath all this propaganda. I could be way off base, but that's just the impression that it gave me.
Let us know your thoughts about these episodes down below in the comments. And if you want early free access, you want to see our full cut reactions, go ahead and check out our Patreon. Links in the description of the video, or you can go to patreon.com/definitely-not-definitive. We also have early access here on YouTube. You can get a month ahead. It won't be ad-free. You won't see the full cut reactions. You'll still get a month ahead. Hit the join button. And thanks for watching Attack on Titan with us, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.